Hello, y'all. So, week 2 of writing this grant. I'm exhausted. I'm overwhelmed. I am learning as I am on page 17 of 31. I do not know what the heck I am doing. But I'm going to keep going. Because I said I'm going to do it, so I'm going to do it. It's also Thanksgiving. And I'm taking my breaks using my techniques called the Pomodoro. I think that's how you pronounce it. Basically 25 minutes on, 15 off. I've extended it to 45 minutes on, 20 minutes off. Because here's the thing about us ADHD girlies. When we get into hyperfocus, we can forget to eat. We can forget to take care of ourselves. And as I am on the latter end of my menstrual cycle and mentally reeling from an argument from my boyfriend, my ADHD symptoms are flaring, meaning I'm not sleeping well. I'm neglecting my self-care, and I'm forgetting to give myself compassion. So yesterday, I cut off all work. I watched a Christmas movie, which was hilarious, and I took a bath, and I danced to some reggae music. So I'm feeling a lot better today. Shout out to my Oura ring. My metrics are getting back in order, which is great. And I gotta focus. So I'm breathing deeply because I'm stressed, but I'm still doing what needs to be done. And I'm literally researching every single section of this grant. It is taking me forever, but it's getting done. Incremental process is process. And I am learning that when I feel myself getting overwhelmed, I just get up and dance and shake my body. It sounds very juvenile, but it works very well. So I wanted to come on here and share. I still don't know what I'm doing. But I'm getting closer to the end goal. And I'm excited to celebrate Thanksgiving after 5 o'clock today when I am done with this grant. And I am excited for what is to come. This season has forced me to sacrifice a lot of things. And I think that is the other side of growth a lot of people don't talk about. The familiarity, is that how you say that? With grief. And the constant humbling. And that's what leads me to be so passionate about this idea, which is gamifying emotional intelligence. As I am often reminded, this is not something a lot of people are aware of. And the trauma that we are given, particularly in the United States, the systems are against us, particularly as people of color, immigrants, non-white people. The things that we have to survive is just not normal. And I've had the privilege, sick privilege, if you will, to examine myself, my mental psyche, since the age of 13. I've been examining trauma, coping skills, emotional intelligence. Shout out to my professor in college that gave me the book Emotional Intelligence my freshman year, because your girl was falling apart. I was smart, but I was so depressed. Shout out to her seeing me. She was a woman named Lisa Abrams, Dr. Lisa Abrams. Love her. And that book changed my life, because as what I would like to say, first generation American, I had to let go of a lot of troubling stereotypes that my Jamaican Trinidadian family brought with them to the United States because it did not serve me. One of them being I did not need help. That pride. And so what I am thankful for on this beautiful Thanksgiving Day of 2024 is my resiliency of being a first generation, again, if you let me tell it, foreigner in this country. Of being able to call my grandmothers that immigrated to this country 60 years ago. They are a prime 75 years old. Y'all can do the math. And being like, thank you. I know that was not easy. I cannot imagine the wherewithal that had to take. And my journey looks different. But I would say it's the same journey of being like, okay, I'm here, and I'm going to be honest, I hate it here. I can't wait to get up out of here and go to Europe. I'm going to be honest with you. I do not like it here at all. However, I'm going to use up every single privilege I got here. And I ain't got much as a Black woman in this country. However, the little bit that I do have, I'm going to use it to get on up out of here. But also make this place a better place than it was before my lineage got here. And it reminds me of one of the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. I'm completely blanking on the name. Maybe Kuji Chakuli or something like that. But basically the idea of self-improvement and really pouring into your community, really being a service to others. And my whole life from working in healthcare, as immigrants, we ain't gonna do nothing else. We're gonna be in that hospital, okay? We're gonna get that degree. To pivoting to clinical education, to entrepreneurship, aspiring PhD, physician assistant. Oh, I'm not perfect. Just because, I want to still be of service no matter what. So I think about all of that as I write this grant. I'm just thankful to have the opportunity, because I will share my story eventually of how I got here. But just know this has truly been one of the hardest years of my life. And for those unfamiliar with an ACE score, it is a adverse childhood events score. I'm at a 10. That's like the highest you can get. Life has not been kind to me. However, I work very hard to hold on to my childlike glee and joy, because I'd be damned if I let these systems take it from me. As my good friend and inspiration, and I hope future colleague, I'm affirming that, Kendrick Lamar said, y'all not gonna take this from me. I deserve it all. So happy Thanksgiving.